Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here for our Lenten talks. The question I have today is, why can't women be priests? Well, it's not as if Jesus is somehow mean towards women or that the church doesn't like women. If you've noticed, there are a lot of women around the church, and the church thrives off of the gifts of how women offer themselves in service to Christ and to the church. A lot of our staff are women offering their lives for the church. So it's not as if Jesus or the church are against women in any particular way. It is a mystery to us that Jesus selected 12 men to be his apostles, at least as the particular figureheads within the life of the early church community. That's what he selected. He certainly had the opportunity to select women for the roles as bishops and as priests, but he decided not to. And we don't really know the reason behind that. We just know that he designed it that way, and we have been trusting him ever since then. It has gone so far. Of course, this is not the first generation to ask this question. It's gone on for many generations, probably since the time of Jesus, where people have said, why can't women participate as priests or as bishops or as deacons in the life of the church? It's kind of complicated, at least in the early church as it's developing, because there were so many movements of things being created for the first time. Maybe we might ask ourselves why, if it was just a cultural thing of the time period, couldn't the church have changed things since then? Maybe Jesus was just accompanying the times that he was living in, and he really did want to do that, but then just wasn't the time. And that's a theory. We don't know that, but Jesus did seem to break a lot of the social constructs of the time period. So that doesn't seem to hold up very well when we look at the other moments in his ministry where he decided not to follow the social rules. So we are left wondering. We don't know why he did it. We can come up with theories. We can come up with theology. We know that women do serve, and they serve really, really well. And so to be grateful for that, while understanding that some things that Jesus did, like why did he choose bread and wine to be the Eucharist when there were so many other options of things that he could have chosen to do? It's what he did. And so we wrestle sometimes with those mysteries, and it's good for us to pray and to ask the Lord, okay, if I'm a woman and I am not able to be a priest in the church, what roles, Lord, would you like me to then do so that I can be of your service in that particular way that my heart is longing to do, of being in leadership, of preaching, and of teaching? We sometimes look at what the priest does, and we might say to ourselves, I want to do that too. And you know what? For the most part, you can. There's very little of what I do as a priest that can't be copied by everyone else. Maybe the particular moments of leading the Eucharist at Mass, those are important moments for us, and I can understand why that would be something important that we might want to be able to do. But all the other many things that I do as a priest outside of the Mass itself, and particular sacraments, really, pretty much anybody can do what I'm doing. And I would invite you to please consider doing that, and please consider serving in the life of the church and however the Lord is drawing you. Because the Lord does have a desire for you to use your gifts and your talents for his greater good. And it's good if we can do that. I hope that was helpful. I'm looking forward to all of these days in Lent, and may God bless each one of you.